Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new, I am Kiden Margaret. This channel is about life challenges, learning, positivity and growth. So if you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button so that you can be part of the family, and also when I release a video out, you will not miss it. Today's video is going to be about plans with no action. Are you one of that person that struggle to put your plans into action? I want to tell you that you are not alone. Many people struggle in this kind of area. I myself is one of that person that struggle to put my plans into action. Over time, I realized that I have wasted a lot of time because I just have plans. I have things that I want to achieve. Sometimes I talk about it, but I just don't put it into plans. I don't put it into action. Especially when seeing colleagues, seeing people around you, they have planned what they want to do, and straight away they put those plans into action, and you see them, progressing, but you are just stuck there. It is very important to put plans into action because nothing can just happen by itself. We have to work towards it. As the Bible says, faith without work is dead. So that means we can have faith about things that will happen in our life, how our life is going to change without working towards it. We have to work for that. And now let's look at why people tend to struggle, or why people struggle to put their plans into action. Number one reason to why I believe people struggle to take action towards their plan is laziness. Laziness is really bad, guys. Laziness can prevent us from many things that we're supposed to be doing. For example, in your house, your house is so dirty that it needs to be done. But your body is so sweet and so relaxed that you're not able to put yourself towards, cleaning your house. You keep telling yourself, I will do it later. Later, I will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, next week. Next week, next month. Your house becomes so stinky and so dirty that it really needs to be done. And it's not that you are not present. It is not that you're busy. You're around, you're there, but you are not just able to do it because you just can't put yourself, to clean your house. You have so many bottles around your house, so many old clothes and all kind of things that need to be removed. But you keep telling yourself the same excuses. I will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I will do it. I will do it the next day. The next day until next week. Next week until next month. Next month until years. This thing becomes so overwhelming that removing it even becomes very difficult. For others, even self-care becomes difficult. Brushing their teeth becomes so hard. Putting nice things on their body becomes so difficult because of laziness. And now even if you're struggling with these little things just around your house, then taking even a bigger task becomes so hard. So I believe laziness can really prevent us from taking action towards what we're supposed to be doing. Number two, fear. Fear can prevent us from taking action and doing many things. For example, you might be, planning to apply for a job, but you're just too fearful for that kind of job. You're just too afraid to apply for that kind of job because you might think that maybe you don't have the skills that are needed for that job. Maybe your knowledge is not enough for that kind of job. Maybe, that kind of job is not for particular people like you. Maybe in order for you to apply for that job, you have to look a certain way, you have to behave a certain way, And because of that, you're going to miss out. You're not going to apply for that job. You're planning to do a driving lesson in order for you to get your P, but you're just afraid because you're just thinking that maybe if you go for the practice, you might involve into an accident. And because of that thought, it's going to prevent you from taking the step into your driving. The other example I can give is, maybe your previous relationship it was a failure and you're planning to another relationship, but you're just afraid. You're just afraid to get into another relationship. Why? Because you're afraid to get hurt again. So fear can prevent us from taking step into what we're supposed to be doing. Number 3, taking action when you are ready. This is really bad, guys, because you're less likely not to do what you're supposed to be doing. When you first have ideas in your mind and you really want to do, there is so much drive in you, there is so much passion, towards what you're supposed to be doing. But if you let it until you're ready, you find that drive start to go away. Even your motivation and your interest towards it start to fade away. So it is very important to have plans and then take action straight away. It is very important. The number 4 reason to why I believe that people don't take action toward their plans is distraction. Distraction prevents us from many things, especially in this era where technology is just everywhere. Some of us already even addicted to phone. You find that instead of focusing in what you're doing, you're busy on your phone, busy on Facebook. Let me just say quickly what is happening on Facebook. Who posts a picture, who have written something, let me just say it. 4 minutes, that 4 minutes is very, very huge. You find that you have taken your time, your relevant time, instead of putting the focus in your work. Let me just see the Twitter, who has just tweeted something. Let me just, see my Instagram, my favorite celebrity who has just posted a picture. That time has really gone. That time is very important, and it has gone. Distraction maybe around the house, the TV, you probably have your favorite program that you follow. The time has come for that program. Instead of letting that day go, and do your work, you just leave your work, your important work, and then come to TV to watch your favorite program. Maybe your TV is on, something has just come, you jump into the TV just to watch quickly what is happening. That 2 minutes is very important. It has already gone. You have not done much. My distraction around the house is food. Is food. I find that each time when I'm doing my work, I will start to remember, oh my goodness, yesterday I remember, yes, there is sweet potatoes in the fridge. I have left, let me just go and take my sweet potatoes. And I am full, but still I will run to that fridge to take sweet potato to eat. I will run to that fridge to take my favorite food that I have left in that fridge, or maybe the dishes. So distraction is one of that thing that I believe prevent us from what we're supposed to be doing, and it is very important to take it to note. Number 5, setting a plan that is too big. One of the examples I can give about that is a smoker. You're probably, struggling with smoking, and you want to quit your smoking in the next 2 days. Do you think that is going to be easy? Absolutely not. Because why? First of all, when you are a smoker, that means you are addicted to that smoking. Quitting your smoking in 2 days, it is not going to be easy. You might try it, but you find yourself, getting into it over and over again. In the end, you will be frustrated because you will not be able to do it. The second example I can give is that having a plan to be a best runner in the next 5 days. That is not going to be easy, because first of all, for you to become a best runner, you have to start by practicing it. And usually that happens from a younger age, but in a big age, that can still happen. But you still have to practice. You have to do a lot of practice. And by doing that practice, of course, you're not going to become a best runner in 5 days. It is going to take quite a longer time in order for you to become a best runner. So those are some of the examples I can give about us having a plans that are too huge, and in the end we are not going to be able to, we are not going to take action because they are just too huge to fulfill it. Number 6, to why I believe people don't take action towards their plans is discouragement from people. You have your plans in place and you share it with family members and colleagues. They start to discourage you with negative words. Because, friends, you have to understand that not everybody is going to be happy about what you're doing or supportive. You say maybe you want to take some travel to places, just to see what is happening in the other world, they start to discourage you. Oh, I heard that the place that you're going to is a dangerous place. My friend, don't risk yourself, And because of that, you find that you're not traveling. You want to take a course, you want to take a course. Discouragement will come in place. You're taking that course. Why will you waste your time? Really? Why can't you just get a job and start working? You waste your time. How about you are not going to find a job in the end? I find that discouragement. I shared my plan with a friend. Actually, I was already in the action of what I'm doing. I was working on my assignment. I shared it with a friend. I told a friend that I am doing my assignment. She said, what if you're not going to find a job in the end? And I thought about it. I'm like, probably she is right. What if I'm not going to get a job, disturbing myself with this? What if I'm not going to get a job? So those are some of the discouragement you will get from people, So it is very, very important to really keep your plans to yourself. Maybe you want to get married to a certain person, you share it with a friend, they start to discourage you. That person, probably the person even is not bad, they start to tell you negative about that person. I heard that behavior is not right. I heard that this person has done this and this and this. Because of that, you will not take your step, to marry that person. So it is very important sometimes to keep our plans to ourselves until we take the action.